What's up, everybody? Today we're playing some Dicey Dungeons.
Dicey Dungeons.
This is a game that me and James have played a fair bit off camera.
Yeah.
But gonna start a new game here to kind of see what you guys think. Like I said, we're kind of last couple of days we're just testing stuff out, see what you guys want to see.
Yeah.
And Dicey Dungeons is a game that we've had a lot of fun with. So.
And it's another roguelike, and you guys seem to really like the roguelikes.
Yeah.
So.
Roguelike Dyson.
Yeah.
But not like the vacuum Dyson.
No. Or the sphere Dyson.
Correct. Welcome to Dicey Dungeons, the only game show where you can win your heart's greatest desire. But will you fulfill your dreams or your nightmares? Let's find out with our host for this evening and for eternity. It's Lady Luck.
Well, thank you. Thank you all, my dears and darlings. And welcome back to my labyrinth of endless terror.
She sounds nice.
Will our newest contestants win big or lose it all?
Oh, no.
Let's find out as we meet the warrior.
What? I'm a dice.
Yes, dear, that's how this works. Tell me, warrior, what secret emptiness has driven you to risk eternal imprisonment at the hands of fate?
What?
My dear, what are you playing for today?
Oh, I'm playing to win a monster truck and to become the strongest man in the world.
Inspirational. Well, you know what we say here in Dicey Dungeons. Luck might be against you, but it's too late to change your mind now.
Inspirational.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you ready to start Dicey Dungeons?
Yeah.
Use the left stick to walk to the chest.
Well, bam.
I got a sword.
A sword.
Oh, it's an enemy. Charge him. Yeah.
Little tutorial things. We're right at the beginning.
Ah, a new contestant. Time to fire up the plasma blaster again. Press A to select your sword. Press A again to select your dice. I did it. Nice, because you used a 5, that did 5 damage.
On that sword.
Now it's his turn. Press the X to end turn when you are ready. And he rolls his dice, and he's got an attack where it does 10 damage, but he needs a 20. Yikes, when that thing hits 0, it's gonna hurt. Oh no! You rolled a 1! It's okay, this happens from time to time. The warrior has a special ability. You can reroll up to 3 times this turn. I think I'm gonna reroll that one. A 4, try again. A 3, one more time. A 6, perfect. It's almost like it was predestined by
What?
fate.
I was saying, like, I would very likely not have re-rolled a 4.
Yeah, it's a bit risky.
But the game was like, uh-oh.
You're gonna take some damage. Ow. See, it said so. Ouch. When you take damage, it charges up your limit break. Press R to use Fury. Okay. You're all charged up. Roar.
So Fury makes it so you double your next action. So it does it twice.
Bam bam. Bam bam bigelow.
No, bam bam rubble.
Ah. Eat apples to restore health.
Nom nom.
Nom. Nom. A battle axe.
So that one has you can only put in a die that's up to 4, but it does double dice damage.
It's another enemy. Man, I'm getting tutorialed so hard.
Yeah.
The battle axe is more powerful than your sword, but it needs 4 or less. Well, we're gonna put the 6 in here, and then we'll re-roll the 5 several times.
Oh man, look at that.
Who would have guessed that we would have got that? What are the odds?
Pretty good, I think.
Huh? Oh, he's gonna burn us.
Yeah.
6 damage and burned one of our dice. It's now on fire.
Yes. Now it's going to cost health to use it.
But gonna re-roll this other one.
Oof.
Poorly. Well. Haha! My plan. See, big brain play. Took the damage to do that.
So now you can Fury double battle axe.
All part of my plan.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are now level 2. Maximum health increased by 4.
And it fully heals you, which is the important thing.
And you receive an extra dice. I don't like the way it says dice, it's just die.
Yeah.
You get all of your health back when you level up. And just a bunch of goodies here. Oh, a matchstick.
You have to put an even number in, but it burns you.
Can rearrange your equipment from there.
But might as well get more equipment first.
Bump, dice value +1. That's not bad. Look, it's the exit. But there's somebody in front of it. So yeah, my inventory is there, but I have room for everything. Hey, it's that guy from the beginning of the game.
What's that jester guy?
Yeah. His equipment changes every turn. Hey there, friend. Your enthusiasm is adorable, but I'll let you in on a secret. It's time for you to die. He doesn't seem very nice.
No, he does not.
I can look at his moves. If he rolls an odd number, he will freeze my dice. But I got a 4 right here.
Might as well do that.
Rerolled the 1.
Well, that's a 6.
So we're just gonna put the 6 right there.
Yeah. And then all you need is an even, so you don't need to re-roll it because you have a bump.
Oh yeah, because that's just, it burns the dice, it doesn't do the dice
Doesn't do the damage, right?
value. I could have rerolled anyway. I had an even no matter what.
Correct.
But, well, he's got 2 obs.
And of course his burning die is even.
Yeah.
So Frozen takes the highest die and turns it into a 1.
But, we have rerolls. Okay, so we put the 4 here. And then I have to choose between damage or burn. I'm going to choose damage. Or, I could just do 1 less damage.
1 less damage for the burn, yeah. Which I think
that's
I like
fine.
that better.
I think that's fine.
I suppose it depends on what his moves are.
His moves are those ones. It did an extra damage. I chose correctly. But also, he happened to roll all evens because why wouldn't he?
So Shock makes it so that a random piece of equipment is locked.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. Oof.
The one time I don't want all 6s. No, but the glory. Yeah.
Well, you can. Yeah, I guess you spend a die to. Oh, wait! Oh, it's too slow.
You're too slow.
Because.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, I think you still do that. You put the 6 in the bump because you get a 6 and a 1.
And then I can
do at least do something. Which is what I was going to say with the other one. You can do that and then use the 1 to unlock it. But I guess you need the 1 for the damage anyway. So.
Yeah.
Even burns dice.
So I got 2 burn dice.
But he's not doing any damage to you.
Yeah,
well, this could be damage.
That could be damage. You
could also just bump that 6. And just do it again, do 6 and 2, and not take any damage. Oh, you can also just combat roll that. Oof.
I went for the guts and the glory.
Yeah, I think just matchstick and hold off. Take no damage.
I could take 2 damage to do 2 damage.
But I don't think you need to. I think, look at his moves. He's still not doing any damage to you.
Yeah, so.
You can.
We can wait.
You can wait. And he did the more damage with the burn anyway.
Yeah, but he's weakening 3 of our equipment.
Yeah, so 3 of your equipment's going to do less.
Yeah, it just makes the equipment worse.
But you can put you can still put a 5 in the sword minus and beat him.
Ta-da! I could have sworn it was time for you to die. Is my watch wrong? Well, what time do you make it?
You win.
Perfect.
It was actually.
Yeah.
You took no damage.
Okay, and I think, if I remember correctly, with that the tutorial ends.
I believe so.
And we're just into the game now. We're playing the feud. So we're gonna go this way because there's a treasure chest.
Fair enough. That's a pretty butts roll. Now you could bump the 3.
Yeah.
You do your rerolls first, yeah.
Or reroll the.
I'd reroll 1 of the 3s actually. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, I think we will bump the 3. Do max battle axe damage. And then, yeah, just go. Hit you for 1. you know, the burnt marshmallow is strong at fiery stuff, so...
He still takes damage from the fire, though.
Yep.
I believe.
Roll. Roll. I can bump one of these, but then the other one, I don't necessarily need it to.
Yep.
Alright, fair enough.
So you can take 2 to do 4.
I think that's fine because I am going to level at some point in the near future.
Yep.
The level will heal me. Health is a resource.
Of course, he has an even and an odd, so you're taking both of those.
Okay.
I mean, you've already got lethal if you just bump the 5 and then put the 2 in the...
I mean, I don't even have to bump.
You don't have to bump, you're right.
I could just kill him right now. Oh, well, that'd be 6, so.
No, that'd be 7.
5.
So it's 2
Yeah,
times.
well, yeah.
That's fine. Whatever, either way.
Either way, he's dead.
Yep. And you keep your Fury between battles, so he didn't have to use it there.
Alright, so I get Spike Shield, which is max 5, even does damage, odd gives me shield, or Boomerang, where no max deal double damage, but deal regular damage to myself.
Yeah.
I like it.
I assumed you would.
And another bump. So what we could do, I'm gonna get rid of this matchstick for a Boomerang.
Yep. Now do you want a second bump?
Not in lieu of anything else.
Okay, so you just want all of the attack dice.
I want to do damage. Both to them and to me. Okay. Well, I mean, we got a 4 right here. Do I think I Fury. Do that. I don't want to necessarily double the Boomerang, because that would be double damage to myself.
That's fair. Sick, I can do that and hit this hit with a sword.
And then you do 3 damage to me. Is
so
I could reroll for a 2.
Yeah, reroll for a 2, but if you roll higher, then you're just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, so I think the 3 is fine.
I think the 3 is great. 1 round.
We don't even get to see what you do, Dryad. You're not cool enough.
Okay, we got a shop.
I got a shop. Okay. So we got double poison. We got a dagger, which is max 3, but reusable. Or a claw, which is deal dice amount of damage, again max 3, and add 1 poison. I can get like claw and blight and do like a poison build kind of thing going on.
That's true.
But claw is not reusable and it's only 1 poison.
Yeah.
And then the blight is super expensive. I'm gonna say nay.
Yeah, save your money. I don't think you need any of those. Yeah, might as well grab the apple, because once you leave the floor, you can't come back.
Take a bite out of the apple and move on down. To the next floor. Ooh, there's an upgrade up there.
Yes, there is.
Past the sorceress, there's an anvil, which I can use to upgrade my abilities. That roll is awful.
That's not ideal. No. That continues to not be ideal. That continues to not be ideal. That continues to not be ideal.
I was possessed by the spirit of Scott.
Yeah, so I guess bump a 2 to a 3 and put the 3 in the battle axe because it's the most damage.
Yep.
And then at that point, you either put the 2 in the boomerang for more damage and take some back, or you put the 1 in there to keep your own health level.
I'll do a little less damage to myself. That was a poor amount of rolling.
Yeah.
Ooh, the cauldron.
That's unfortunate.
So I have 2 1-dies that are just on fire. I can bump the 5 to a 6 and then double sword for 12. But I think I'm going to spend 2 health to...
There you
okay.
go. You also have,
really
you have a Fury,
4.
so...
Yeah, I wanted to get a roll 4 to double a battle axe.
We gotta burn 1. And see what we take the 1 in combat roll, see what happens.
Do you remember what my level of experience is? Am I going to level up anytime soon?
I don't know.
Because I could
You could.
kill her with a double boomerang, but I would take
that's
12 damage. But if I'm gonna level up on this fight,
also that wouldn't kill her. You got it backwards. Oh, if you
if I fury it, yeah.
Well, I was looking, can you do that without having to murder yourself? Like, you could double sword for 12.
Yeah, which would be 12 damage. That's not enough to kill her.
No, but you could do that, then put the 5 in the boomerang.
Yeah. And those are all viable options. I'm just saying that I could kill her right now, is all I'm saying.
Well, yes.
I'm
just saying you could do it without having to double boomerang yourself. You could literally bump the 5 into a 6, double sword and boomerang once, and it's still enough.
Okay.
So you're only taking 6 instead of taking 12.
I suppose that makes sense. Your math checks out.
Yes, now you just need one more fight.
But I'm a little on the ouchy side.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well grab that first. So the
Crystal Sword does 3 times damage once per battle. I like the Crystal Sword.
But it's only the once per battle.
But
so you might as well go to the anvil and see what you want to upgrade first, and then figure out what you want to equip.
Okay, so sword would do just damage plus 1.
Yep.
Battle axe would make it smaller, so I can fit
thing.
more equipment on. Boomerang just does caps the damage to yourself down to 3.
Right, which is better
and worse.
It's better with a high roll, but it's worse with a low roll.
But with stuff like bump.
Yeah, bump gives you an extra use.
And then in my backpack,
got the matchstick, which any die creates a burn.
And then crystal sword
becomes smaller, so you can fit more things.
Upgrading that crystal sword, getting rid of a bump, going crazy.
That would be pretty crazy.
I like it. Maximum damage.
Okay.
At the cost of my own.
Let's say if you can get another, it's like you could put the crystal sword in place of the boomerang for a fight, considering you don't really want to take that much damage right this second.
Oh.
Alright, so you got a level 2 stereo head, a level 3 keymaster.
So we're gonna fight him.
He's gonna be. Was it strong to electric or weak to electric? Doesn't matter. You have no electric.
I have no electric.
Boogie woogie woogie. So do you keep the boomerang so you can try to end the fight as fast as possible? Because if you take damage.
Yeah, I think for this one fight, I'm actually gonna put a bump into the boomerang.
Okay.
And then once I'm at full health, I'll be fine. Stereo hit is weak to shock.
Okay.
Alright, well, we got a 5.
One
for battle, just go bang.
Yep.
We got a 4. Bang.
And then all you need to do is make sure that that's...
You know what? Extra damage.
That's pretty good.
Bang.
Perfect.
Feeling fine. Got an
another
extra die. Don't even need that apple anymore. Health is a resource. Boomerang. Here we go.
I don't know, man. That battle thing, that setup you just had.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna see that, like, while we could go to the next floor, I want to fight everything that exists because that's the only way to get enough XP to go to max level.
Yep.
And max level, you get more dice and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, you got a 4 for the battle axe already, and a 5 for the crystal sword already.
So, boom, boom.
I mean, there's enough to kill him.
That's enough. And we got a limit break.
Yeah.
All according to plan. And then apple. First aid kit, healing crystal, and another boomerang.
That's tempting. If I'm you, that's tempting. If I'm in the driver's seat, that first aid kit, because that's 8 health, and in an emergency, you can get that low and just leave it there, and you go, oh no, it's an emergency. Fury, finish the first aid kit, heal 16. You're like, I could, or double boomerang.
I'm not gonna double boomerang. And I could pick one of these to hold in my back pocket until I hit another upgrade, and then upgrade the battle axe to be smaller, and then sneak this in.
So the healing crystal is going to be more consistent, but it's only a small heal. versus the first aid kit, which is going to be far less consistent, but it'll be a big heal when you need it.
I think I want the consistent one, because I can just kind of... The more dice I get, the more extra dice I'll have to just pop it in there.
Dump something in. As of right now, you don't have enough extra dice for anything. You have exactly enough dice.
Yeah, but this is for the future. Future warrior planning. Okay. So...
Crazy weather lady.
Level 4, level 3. We'll go this way first.
Yeah. And that green shop there is the trade shop.
This guy's a handyman.
Yep. So you got the battle axe, which you can... Lots of threes.
6.
6 is pretty good.
5. Perfect.
Now, do you...
Because I could double this and just annihilate him.
That is true. Let me see here.
And I think I will.
Well, which is more important? Keeping your fury or keeping yourself at full health?
Because keeping myself at full health, because I can give myself fury relatively easily with boomerang.
Okay, because I was about to say, because you can take 3 damage to kill him without using your fury.
Yeah, but I get the fury relatively quickly using the boomerang because I do constant damage to myself.
That's fair.
Oh, I can give you a high five. And again. Come on, keep going until you got all the hands. You gotta give him all the high fives.
Yeah.
He's
like
a
high 6.
He's a handy man.
Yeah, he's got lots of hands.
He's got hands.
Now, do you want to check that immediately, or do you want to grab one more thing first to give it more options of what it wants to trade?
I'll check it immediately.
So it wants your sword.
For Toxic Ooze, which is sword,
it's just
better.
It's literally just better.
It's just do blank damage, but on a 6, add 2 poison.
I think the only difference is that the sword upgrades into damage +1. Yeah. The Toxic Ooze, I don't know what it upgrades.
I think it adds 2 + 3 poison on 6.
So it is still just straight up better.
Yeah. So
that is a worthwhile trade. And check your equipment to make sure that it actually put that back on, because I don't know if it does.
Yep.
It does.
Man, I wish I got all that other poison stuff earlier. I was like, I don't do enough poison things.
Yeah.
And the game was like, oh, well, hold on a second. Also, look
at this.
That's a roll. So I guess we're just gonna do that. We're gonna poison you with that 6 there. I'm gonna reroll the 5. Yep.
Yeah. Do you just put the 3 in the battle axe, or do you no guts, no glory?
No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory. And then do you boomerang at 5?
You know what? I think this is hard. Because that puts the Kraken down to 5. Alright, blinds a couple of our dice, did some damage.
Yeah, so now you don't know what those 2 dice are, but you don't need to know what those 2 dice are. Because you can literally put the battle axe with the 3 and win. Or mystery die.
I love putting blind dice in stuff that requires a number, because it tells you something about the dice. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, like in that case, if it didn't work, I know that die is a 5 or a 6.
That's true.
So, just little tricks. Staff is kind of meh. Costs 8 to deal 6 damage and burn a die.
Not to heal before or after the fight with her.
It's 7 health and it'll heal 8. Or I'm missing 8, so I'll take it now because there's no waste.
It's true.
Okay. Well, we got a 4 and we got a 5.
Yeah, so you might as well.
So we just start there. And then. Hey!
Nice.
Boop! Ah, take her down to 1.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you got with the lady? She's gonna inflict freeze on me. But that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna take one of those ones you gave me. There you go. I could have just ended my turn because the poison was going to kill her.
That's true. And fully healed from level up. Now.
Shield Bash. If you're going for shieldy stuff, Shield Bash is cool.
It's very strong.
But
or a free upgrade.
Free upgrade. So yeah, Toxic Ooze.
1 more poison. Which is effectively still better than the sword.
Yeah.
Because it's still +1 damage, but it's
continuous.
+1 3 times.
Because poison does the amount of damage the amount of damage it is in poison levels to the enemy, and then it takes down 1.
Yep.
So if I put 3 poison on, they'll take 3 damage, and the next one they'll take 2 damage, and the next one will take 1 damage.
Right.
Unless I add more poison, and then, you know.
Right.
The fun continues. But I think we add the battle axe
Yep.
to the upgrade pool, and then we're going to take this healing crystal in case of emergency. It's like the bump wouldn't be bad either, but I'll play it safe.
Okay.
I'm being a little spicy with boomerang stuff.
That's true. So the safety is good.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is a layout. I guess I'm going this way.
Here's a fun one. If you want to be spicy, you do have a staff, and he does take double fire damage.
Yeah, but that would require multiple dice. He'll be dead. He's gonna be poisoned.
That's true. He is. Oh, you could double the poison.
I think I might. Oh, I could also double the battle axe.
That would be a lot of damage. Wow.
Oh. But I don't.
You actually don't want 3 6s.
Check this out.
Yep. You put boomerang in there, and then you could double the healing crystal to go back to full.
Yeah,
but I think I like the extra damage. And if you're gonna double something, you double that crystal sword, right? If you're gonna double something at all, because even with the 4 in the crystal sword, doubled would
12,
still
24.
be yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I want.
In fact, that'll be enough to kill him.
Yeah, technically, yeah, because
it'll take 2 poison.
He's gonna start his turn and just go bleh. Good old poison.
Yep.
Alright, and then in the shop,
ooh,
another upgrade.
You got the coin for it.
But let's see what's in this
Door
first.
number 1.
Counterspell. If the enemy rolls whatever die you put in there, that die is locked.
That is such a good ability if you have a lot of freeze in particular.
Yes, because you're like, if they roll a 1, it's locked. Also, I make it so you roll nothing but 1s. Hey, look, they're all locked.
Yeah.
Suck it. But we're not doing that today.
Now, before you do the upgrade, you could buy the hammer. I believe the hammer plus is just smaller.
That is true.
Just put it out there. I don't know if that's what you want. You got a bit of a build going.
Yeah. I could buy them both. I do have enough coins for both of them.
Yep, and this is the last floor before the boss, so this would be your last shop.
So, what would I want to upgrade with? Yeah, let's back out. And
check
my
your inventory
equipment
here.
Upgrading all of these is meh. That is, I think it just gets smaller. I don't even think it gets cheaper. I don't know what upgraded counterspell does.
Which we can look at.
I don't know what upgraded healing crystal does. Upgrading boomerang is not bad because I typically put high numbers in here. That's saving damage. But
here's the thing. If you were to take the upgraded hammer, you'd have to get rid of something else.
But I'm not going to need the money for anything else, so I'm going to buy the hammer.
Okay.
And then I'll get the upgrade to look at what's going on. Because this is the last floor.
Correct. So Toxic Ooze will be 1 more poison.
Yep.
Healing Crystal brings it to a max of 4 and reduces your poison by 1 if you get poisoned.
Okay.
Boomerang caps it at 3.
And then the inventory.
Matchstick just becomes any die.
Counterspell gets 2 uses. That could be gross.
That could be use.
Hammer does get smaller.
Yep. Bump is +1. And staff plus is just 8 damage. It's 2 more damage.
Okay, so shrinking the hammer
means that you'd have to trade something out for it.
Which means that I can just get rid of the healing crystal and just go full offense.
You could.
And I think that's not a terrible idea. Or I can upgrade the boomerang and have it do a maximum of 3 damage, at which point the crystal can heal all of that damage reliably.
It's true.
What do you think between those 2 options?
I'm very, very partial to the hammer because I really, really like shock.
Oh, good enough for me.
Because for me, I find that I'm not, at least for the big boss anyway, I'm not going to kill it in 1 round most of the time. So being able to lock down either one of its equipment or one of its dice is very, very helpful.
Direwolf is strong against poison.
That's okay. It's then treat it like it's a regular sword.
5. We'll keep 5.
Perfect. And roll 2. And another 5. Beautiful.
Alright.
So after that, it's a crystal sword. I think the hammer gets the 6.
Yep.
Since he's strong against poison.
Strong against
Anyway.
poison, he's strong against shock. And then bang.
And then, how do you want to do that? Because you have options here.
I think we'll play slightly safe.
Okay.
We won't boomerang.
Because you
because
can't
I couldn't kill him anyway. And I could definitely kill him next turn, so no need.
So he still had enough dice to really do everything that he wanted to.
Yeah, but now he's gonna die.
Yes.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Easy peasy. We got an apple that we can pick up along our way here.
Yep.
We got this cornered singer.
If you leave the singer till the end, you can go get an upgrade before you fight the singer.
I suppose that does make a little bit more sense. Now the skeleton's got a big FU sword, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Two-handed sword, just 2 dies worth of damage.
Yeah.
And then he can shriek if he rolls exactly a 2 to curse an enemy. Curses suck because anything you do while you have a curse, there's a 50% chance it'll work, or there's a 50% chance that it will fail and you can't do it again.
And it burns the die. But that hammer with a 6 means that he's going to have to spend one of his dice activating a thing,
That's
which
true.
means he can't do.
That's a good rolling.
That's just a good roll, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think I want to risk trying to go for the
I
5.
think it's a battle axe.
So I think we poison him, we shock him.
Yeah. You battle axe him.
Yeah, we battle axe him. Poison him.
And then the question is, do you go just there and say screw the 5 and save your health on the boomerang?
Yeah, I think that's fine because, again, can't one-shot him, and this puts him in a range where I'm definitely going to kill him next turn.
So now if he wants to do that, he can't two-handed sword.
So now I'm cursed.
So which one do you think?
I don't think combat roll can be cursed out, but if it can, I would rather this be cursed than anything else.
I agree.
Ugh.
Okay. So what do you think is the least important?
I
here?
don't have a 6 here, so I think...
Yeah, I think the hammer and
Yeah.
the ooze both go before the battle axe, honestly.
And there it goes. Okay. Now we do 4 there, and then I think we do the 4 in the boomerang to end the fight.
If you do the 4 in the toxic ooze and the 1 in the boomerang, it will still end the fight.
How do you figure?
Because he's going to take 4 damage and 2 poison.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
On 6 and 2 poison. I don't have a 6, so...
You're correct. Or, yeah.
You gotta be careful, James.
It would have done 7, not 8. You're right.
Inside every adventure is a skeleton just waiting to get out.
True.
You can't argue that.
Can I argue that point?
That's just facts. Alright, so now... upgrading the boomerang is probably safe. Or I can upgrade Toxic Ooze just to get that extra poison damage.
That's true.
But I think I'm going to do the boomerang. I think I want to be
So,
some level of safety.
I will give you one ever so minor caveat.
Uh-huh.
Just because you and I have played this before.
Yeah.
If your boss is the vampire, what are you giving up? Because you have to give up an item if it's the vampire.
But, meh.
Still worth it? Because that's what I'm saying. At that point, you could take the Toxic Ooze upgrade and get rid of the
Fine, I'll do
boomerang.
the Toxic Ooze upgrade.
I don't necessarily think it was the wrong to do it the other way. I just wanted to point out
You
that
said that I was wrong if I did that,
Whoa,
and that
whoa,
you
whoa,
would
whoa.
think less of me
That
as a
is not
person.
at all what I said. Oh man, that's a lot of 5s that can't be using that battle axe. But you could just do a crap ton of damage. And you can... Health is a resource. You're going to fully heal after this fight.
Alright, check this out.
Yep, Boomerang Fury.
And then...
Do you want to Fury the Crystal Sword or Fury? Oh, then just kill her.
Yeah.
She's already...
I think that saved me health in the long run.
Well,
That
it
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it did cost me my Fury that I could have saved for the boss, but I like quick fights.
Yeah.
Just take him out.
That's fair.
Warrior versus
Scathash.
Scathash or Scathatch? Scathatch. She's poop shoot.
No. If I remember correctly, she is immune to freeze and shock.
As long as it's not poison. Shock would be a little lock and freeze. Okay.
Freeze. Okay, cool.
Fine. For the lost caress of the wind, the call of the birds in the air. Ah, well, in the absence of any of that, the fight will do nicely. Alrighty. Well, we got plenty to re-roll here.
Yep.
Of course, 5. 5 I want one of, but I already have one of. But that's fine.
And there's 6.
Okay, so now...
What is more important? Hitting her with a shock. Now, if you look at her moves for a second, she has 1 die.
And she's going to do...
one of those
something.
6 things. So, doing the shock is actually less important because it's going to lock down one of those things. Now, if
it hits what she rolls, it's devastating.
But if not, it's useless.
Yeah.
So the Toxic Ooze, I think, is more important here.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Now, I think that if you get a chance to, like, Fury Double Hammer, it could be okay.
So here's my current thing. I'm going to...
You want to do big boomerang?
I'm going to do a big boomerang because that's going to give me more Fury.
Okay.
And then I think I might not Crystal Sword so that I can potentially double Crystal Sword.
Double Crystal Sword?
Later.
Okay.
It's a bit of a gamble. Like, I could just do 15 damage now.
But there's a chance to do an extra 15 later?
Yes.
I can see it.
I think I'm going to go for it.
I don't know if you need to.
Alright, so she's going to do 6 damage and blind me.
There's a lot of blind, too.
Okay. We'll just reroll what we can see. Poorly.
Yep.
We're going to Battle Axe something blind because it could give us some information.
That was a 4.
That was a 4, so it was still perfect.
Yes. I think
we boomerang something.
Yeah.
But what?
It's a good question.
The smart play is to just wait one more turn. I'll definitely have Fury next turn, but she'll be dead definitely next turn.
Yeah.
So...
Boomerang a question mark.
No Gust of Glory.
There's a 5.
Okay. But even doubling this will do death. Because it'll do 24 damage.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
For what it's worth, if you had just hit her with the 15 earlier, you wouldn't have even needed your Fury at the end.
Yeah, but...
I mean, I see what you... I don't think it was wrong to do what you did. It just as a...
Doing the minion and the maxim.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Your very first victory. Am I super strong now? Well, no. But look, you're off to a great start. You've beaten a whole episode. Just 35 increasingly difficult episodes to go. Wait, what? 35? Increasingly difficult? And of course, every time you beat an episode, you get a chance to spin the wheel! And if the wheel ends up on a star, you get to leave the dungeons and take home your heart's desire.
That's exciting.
Get ready to
spin the wheel! Spin the wheel!
You're not chanting.
Now chant with us, guys.
Oh, sorry. Spin the wheel!
Nah, you ruined it. The moment's over.
Spin the wheel! Here we go. Alright, here's the wheel.
Look at how many stars are on that wheel. It should be so easy.
God dang it. Why'd you have to say something? God. Ah, bad luck. No prize this time. But never mind, there are plenty more episodes to come. Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel! You can stop chanting now. Episode 1 complete. The Warriors welcome. And we unlocked the Thief.
Yeah. Obviously, we went with a brand new file, so there's no spoilers for those of you who haven't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, so then you go back to the title, And
you have to do a round with the thief.
If I do a round with the thief, one of those dice in the back will turn into the thief, and then more characters will show up the further you go along.
Yeah.
So there you go, Dicey Dungeons.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like it. If you like it, we can certainly play more of this game. But it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of strategy, considering it's a dice-based game.
Yeah.
So they give you a lot of tools to kind of manipulate your luck.
Yes. The warrior there is the most bare bones. But
Yeah, easily the simplest.
There are some shenanigans that happen with later characters.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you like it. You want to see more of it. And, like the video and stuff like that. It tells us a lot about what you guys want, what you guys don't want. And then I guess on that note, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.